everybody, I am Jamie Jew. Welcome back to a brand new video. Just moving my microphone over a little bit there so everything's a bit more suited. But otherwise, welcome back to a brand new video where once again I react to another entry in this year's Junior Eurovision Song Contest. And of course, this is off the back of me watching the live watch-along thing and recording and streaming or whatever it is these days you call it. I don't know what it is, but nevertheless, I of course did react very much live to this particular country and its chosen selection, which it has to be said has got a lot of eyes rolling. But there's no roller coaster of hills as far as this country is concerned. It's flat as hot. But there's no roller coaster of emotions in terms of any hills, as simply because it's flat as a pancake. It is, of course, the Netherlands. This time for the Dutch, it is the turn of Sep and Jasmine. I think that's their official translated names, with the song "Holding On to You." Now, this is a mixture of Dutch and English and a boppy pop banger of a tune, which I've already reacted to, which you're about to see my reaction initially to in a jiffy. Might be a little bit of tweaks here and there in terms of like the sound and the visual in order to avoid copyright. Fingers crossed. But nevertheless, you will see my initial reaction to the Dutch entry right now. But of course, after that, you will of course then get my thoughts about the whole process. And indeed, whether I think the Netherlands is going to stand a good chance this particular year. But nevertheless, here is my initial reaction to the Dutch entry for the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Here you go. starts off slow between the pair of them in terms of their vocal prowess and sort of like showcasing, you know, here we go again, kind of thing. In terms of the start and in terms of, let's just get one thing out of the way. This is effectively a song which has definitely been done before in terms of trying to slow build and then be a good pop banger at the end. But this has worked really well. So yeah, it starts off slowly, and then when it gets going, especially with the pre-chorus, it's things we've heard before, but it goes do-do, 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 do-do. But if you ask me, it has worked very well in the past, and why can't it work now as far as the junior stage is concerned? It is a very good sounding tune, especially when the beat drops every given time. You're like you banging on the dance floor, you know what I mean? It's like a do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, I'm holding on to you. It will get the crowd going, it'll get the party atmosphere vibing like anybody's business, and them to perform it really well, especially Jasmine with a little high note about, well, basically on the bridge part. Although if you ask me, I think from my memory, when listening to the studio version, she goes a lot higher than what she did actually during live. But nevertheless, if she can nail that little high note actually on the stage, and that would be amazeballs. That is for sure. And both of them perform, of course, it very well indeed. Although, if you ask me, as far as the stage performance when I saw the national final, I thought the dancers well, I suppose it gets a party atmosphere a bit going. I can understand that. But at the same time, I'm sort of going, is it really that sort of kind of vibe that they're looking for? And also, I don't think I was a bit torn about the DJ thing, but I suppose when you look back at the performance and, you know, see the fake DJ going on, I was like, I suppose it does make sense because it is a dance track and a very boppy dance track. So it'll be interesting to see how they interpret it more with the live version as well. I suspect the dance will remain the same and the choreography and all the rest of it. But them two, of course, work it really well together. They have great harmonies. They have great chemistry. They look very well together, and I suspect, given Jasmine was probably very surprised to see the fact that they actually did it. You know, fair play, well done to them. Now, as far as their chances are concerned, this is a top 5 finish. I can't see why it shouldn't be a top 5 finish. I mean, it's a beautifully done, artistry-like banger of a tune. Credit where credit's due, they've done very, very well indeed. You know, I can't see why they shouldn't do well. It's at least a top 5 finish. I'm not stretching so far to say it's a winner just yet, but I can't see why at least it shouldn't, as I say, and then end up in the top 5. So the Netherlands, well done, you did a very good job. Let's go. Hopefully it gets a good running order. And that about does it for this particular video on the Netherlands. But never mind what I think. As always, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you see Sep and Jasmine dancing their way all the way to the top of the shop? Or maybe it's just a bit too beaty for your tastes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, you know the drill by now. Subscribe for more of my Eurovision juicy goodness. Smash the like button for good measure. And of course, ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos. I'll catch you again in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.